Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller. This is my week in the life of a reseller. Today is Thursday. Come along with me as we go to a couple garage sales and then go home to ship the stuff that sold overnight. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and let's go get them. These rock quartz will be a buy at $2. These New Balance 1540s will be a buy at just $3. This one's interesting to me, depending on how much they want for it. It's like a vintage metal Coca-Cola cooler. Let's see what the inside looks like. Not bad. So that vintage Coca-Cola metal cooler was intriguing to me because I saw some sold comps on eBay as high as like $200 plus shipping, but then as low as like 80 or 90 plus shipping, and they wanted 75 for it. So maybe if I could talk them down to 50, but I just still thought I'd be taking a risk for shipping something so large that I might only get like 80 or 90 bucks for. So at the end of the day, I passed on it. Unfortunately, it's Thursday, so those were the only two sales I saw on my map today to go to. So in total, I spent 16 minutes between the two sales that I went to. More time than that driving, but 16 minutes at the actual garage sales. Just remember that I'm pretty close to the downtown Goodwill. Stopped and got Nobility, my favorite tea place, and I don't think they have those in more than just Oklahoma and Texas, but they're coming to you because they're going global, I think, and you can get them and they're so good. Anyway, sidetrack about that. I'm gonna head to a Goodwill that I'm close to before I go home. The shoe racks are just really empty right now here at this particular Goodwill. I found these Jordans. I'm really tempted on them. They're only $25. I don't know, but the sell-through on them is just not great. There's only 4 in used condition of this sold, and so I'm probably gonna like put it in my cart. I'm just on the fence about it. 25 bucks is a lot to spend. If they were 15, I'd definitely go for it. Found this Dry Joys by FootJoy pullover vest. I'm gonna pop on it at $8.99. So the brand on that pullover was FootJoy. The reason I bought it is a little bit expensive. It was $8.99, but I bought it simply for the fact that anything that I've ever had FootJoy that's clothing-wise, I've always sold through really fast, and so I just had really good luck in the past with it, and so I just went ahead and popped on it today. Hope that it'll sell just as fast as all the others. 3 sales came through overnight. What's awesome is I've already way hit my goal for my $100 sales per day. Let's go grab the 3 items. Sold. Got the men's Solo Fugitive GTX, meaning if you ever see GTX on shoes and you're new to doing shoes, it means Gore-Tex, and that just means that the shoes are going to be waterproof. These were a size men's 8.5, which is a little bit of a smaller size. I was worried they'd take a little bit longer to sell. I only had $6 into these shoes, and they sold within just a day or two for $139 plus shipping. Super, super happy with this flip. Sold. We've got the Aftershokz Aeropex. These are the bone conduction headphones that I wear all the time. I actually got a return of one of these, and so they sent me a brand new one. Actually, they sent me 2 brand new ones because I had 2 returns. But anyway, I decided to sell one of them, and I got $118 plus shipping on eBay. It's brand new in the box. Sold. We've got some Dixie bathroom refill cups. You can see looking pretty vintage on this particular shop. This is considered new old stock. New old stock is something that's just older, like vintage, 20 plus years, that's still brand new. You can see it's still sealed. It's kind of like a disposable type sort of situation. These are from 1977, so pretty cool to see the advertising on back of these, on the back of this box. This only sold for $7. I have a box of 7 of them that I paid $5, so I have less than $1 into this. So it's not getting a high sales price. What was nice is only one listing for all the different Dixie cups. Inside my second Goodwill today, checking out the shoes, of course. Let's see what we find. Here's a pair of Jordans. Let's go ahead and check these out. They are only $9.99. That could definitely be a buy. Those look like they're in pretty nice condition. Next, these, I can't remember if these are... I'll have to look these up. We've got some Kobe's. I had to look them up, but it looks like Kobe's in not terrible condition. They only want $9.99. These will definitely be a buy as well. Looking like they're going for $50 to $75 on eBay. One of my absolute favorite times at Goodwill is when it becomes jacket season and vest season. I just found this spider vest, SPYDER. It's a really, really nice brand. They're only wanting, if you can see it, $8.99 for this vest. This should be a really good buy right here. So I did get those 3 items that I showed you inside the Goodwill. When I got to the register, the guy in front of me had a vintage Wrangler denim jacket with corduroy like on the collar, and there's a tiny little mark on it, and so he passed, and I snagged it up for $8.99. Let me show you that 4th thing that I got. So you can see this is just really, really cool. To me, it looks like it's in really nice condition. Here's a little bit of a mark on it, but that would be like on the inside when this is buttoned, so you wouldn't even see that. But overall, pretty cool. Like I said, Wrangler and made in the USA. You just don't see that too often anymore. So I'm pretty happy with this. Somebody else's find and reject, I guess. On the way to the 3rd Goodwill of the day, spotted another random Thursday garage sale. There it is. Headed to it. Let's go see if I can find anything. All right, the only thing I got was this polo by Ralph Lauren, New York, single stitch shirt. Pretty happy with this one. It's got like a wolf on it. And a 4th Thursday sale. Thursday sales aren't that common in my area. This one just from a distance doesn't look great, but you never know. Looks like a Revealware pot with lid. That could be a buy. Paid just $1 for the stock pot. Should get about 20 bucks for it, so that'll be a pretty good return. Revealware is something that I always look for. I'm kind of on the fence about cleaning the bottoms, because whenever I had a huge lot of them last time and I cleaned the bottom, it took me so long, and so I'm just not sure it's worth it. I might try to sell some of them without like shining the copper on the bottom. At my 3rd Goodwill today, let's check out these shoes and see if they're going to be a buy. They definitely look good. Let's see how much they cost. Got the Brooks Ghost 14, which I believe is the current model, and paid $9.99. That's going to be a buy for sure on these. Really nice, pretty nice condition overall. The laces have been kind of laced funny. I'll just have to relace those, and then should be good to go on those. This is kind of funny. Found the Dry Joys like vest that matched this earlier this morning at a different Goodwill. Here's the jacket, $8.99. I'll get this as well. I'm going to take a chance on these Nikes right here at paying at only $8.99. You can see they're pretty dusty, but I'm going to soak these in OxyClean, and that should make them looking pretty fresh. Pretty happy with getting those few things. The challenge of having a goal of listing at least a minimum of 10 things per day. At some point, especially going from working from part-time to full-time, I'll make it through my death pile, and then I'll have to be making sure if I want to list that many things per day, I have to source that many things per day. But it's just a constant ebb and flux, and kind of different days I go heavily. This is a more heavily sourcing day, although it's still pretty early in the day, so I'm going to get a lot of listing done as well, hopefully. For the 2nd day in a row, I hit my goal of hitting my at least $100 in sales. I got way more than that today. And then I also got my 10 items listed. I'm going to continue on the day, getting some more items prepped to get ready to list tomorrow. Let me show you the 10 items that I got listed for today. I love partying out Nerf accessories. You can get quite a bit for them. I'll probably get over $20 for this Nerf bundle, this tripod and ammo box. I got these 2 books listed. I got this Vision by Corningware glass Dutch oven posted. I got these Adidas shoes, this Funko League of Legends, this Cool Crates box. Believe it or not, this can go for up to 20 bucks. This little plastic CD crate that's vintage. This Texaco glass paperweight box, this little Swedish Dahlia horse, and then these Reebok CrossFit Nano shoes. Day 4, let's do the rundown of how many minutes I spent doing everything. I spent a total of 67 minutes prepping and cleaning items today, 15 minutes doing photos, 48 minutes doing actual listing, 12 minutes doing shipping today, 35 minutes thrifting, 94 minutes driving. Oh, that one is painful, but that's just the nature of it. Since I added garage selling in today, and they weren't close to each other, it's a painful thing about reselling that I'm realizing is that there's a lot of driving involved that I really hadn't thought about, other than how much money I was paying in gas. But I had only thought about it in terms of what I was paying for gas money, not in terms of what I was paying in time. 5 minutes spent at the United States Post Office today, 27 minutes spent doing YouTube, 3 minutes spent messaging buyers, 28 minutes spent garage selling, like actually at the garage sale looking for stuff, and then 13 minutes doing social media. That comes to a total of 347 minutes, which is 5 hours and 47 minutes. So that is kind of turning out to be the last couple days. The average that I'm spending is a close to 6 hours of actual reselling activities, and I'm actually okay with this. Like, for example, if I run to the restroom, I stop my stopwatch, and I don't count that as reselling activity. So I'm really pretty strict when it comes to what I count as actually time spent reselling. And like I said, I would guess if I was at an 8-hour job, 6 hours might actually be pretty good productivity. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. I'm Rafa. I'll see all y'all tomorrow. Wrapping up, I'll probably wrap this series up on Saturday, because that is the day when I most heavily garage sale, and I think it'll be really interesting to see the difference between how much time I spend garage selling versus driving. And then I usually do a little bit of either prep or listing on those days on Saturday. I take Saturday pretty easy once I get home, because I usually spend so many hours garage selling.
We'll see how it's going though. I'm not sure there's many on the sales map this weekend, but follow along. We've got 2 more days left in this series.